So welcome to Ecuador, everybody, and welcome to Cotopaxi National Park. You're as surprised as I am that I'm here in Ecuador. This is quite a last-minute trip, but my friend Jonas invited me. You'll know Jonas from previous Svalbard videos, Nepal, and many hiking videos in the Alps that I've done in the past. But when he invited me to his home of Ecuador, I couldn't resist. One of my favorite things with photography is new experiences, new places. Well, doesn't get much newer than this for me, so yeah, I'm excited. So I'm setting up for my first shot, which is, I don't know, I think I'm just desperate to get out and shoot something, but it's worth mentioning that we are above 4,000 meters here, so everything I do has to be done very slowly, calmly, because if I stand up now, man, I'm getting a head rush. And I flew into Ecuador yesterday from sea level, so I'm not acclimatized and I'm jet lagged. So far, touch wood, I'm feeling fine, but just gonna take it easy. Right, where's my camera? So it's actually a great shame. I only have one day here in the park. We got in the park at about 9 o'clock this morning and we'll be leaving at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then that's it. It's a very short visit. But my first impressions of Cotopaxi, it's not what I thought. I didn't do any research. Jonas said, come up, visit me for a few days and we'll go to Cotopaxi, we'll go to the rainforest. And I knew it was a volcanic landscape and I knew that it was high altitude. And I thought it would be way more barren than this, but there's so much colour, so much flora and fauna and wildlife that, well, it's just fantastic. So my first shot, that's what I'm kind of playing with, is the colour. And I'm using a technique of getting really low down and actually shooting through the colour to my subject, which is straight in front of me. Now, the reason that getting so low down works for this shot is because I wanted a minimalist shot. I want to show the expansive space and this one prominent hill that we have against this dark sky. I really like it. But the foreground is messy. There's erratic boulders everywhere. So trying to make a foreground that really suits this minimalist look that I'm going for is difficult. So I'm actually shooting through this beautiful long yellow grass. And that's just softening the foreground of the image, the lower half, which draws you through the scene, past the erratic boulders, and then this prominent hill that we have. I don't know, a square composition, first shot here in Cotopaxi. Hopefully we can make something better than this. But hey, it's all right. It's not bad. Let me know in the comments what you think. Now I've got to stand up very slowly. Oh dear.
So sure about this.
Okay, I think our road has come to an end. So we were on our way to a beautiful, or what should have been a beautiful lake, but as you can see behind us, there is a sizable water crossing and we're not exactly in a souped up four-wheel drive like my Delhi, for example, which would handle this no problem. So it's not worth the risk. This national park doesn't seem to be populated at all. There's no wardens, it's not patrolled. If we got waterlogged out here, stuck, we'd be here for a long time. And at 4,000 and odd, 4,200 meters, it's just not worth it. So I guess we'll head back. Oh, she's definitely showing herself. We've been waiting and hoping all day that Cotopaxi is going to show herself because she's been blanketed in cloud all day, just completely not visible. Whereas now, as we're driving, we're just getting glimpses. It's very exciting. That's the main event. The main event, come on. Gotta say, awful day for photography right now. Windy and beginning to chuck it down. Oh. Come on, Jonas. Run. Just went to check out some trees and got absolutely soaking. Rain came from nowhere. Didn't even film it because it was just too wet. As you can see, we are looking very wet there, Jonas.
Holy crap, man. Wow. That was interesting, eh?
Yeah, where did that rain come from? feel now like all I care about is a glimpse of Cotopaxi. I'm going to put all my energy into waiting out and getting that shot, because the rain's coming, the rain's going. We've been working hard. I've not had too many photographic opportunities. The one that excites me the most is the clouds parting and revealing the beautiful volcanic peak. So that's it. That's where this video is going from this point on. So we're just having a sandwich and looking at... So we're just having a sandwich and watching Cotopaxi. Again, completely shrouded. She keeps showing herself, but not quite, like looking like she's gonna reveal herself. And it's the most incredible peak. And that's the shot that I want from today. So, sandwich in hand and a bit of patience. Well, mid-sandwich and it's go time. Oh my god, she just reveals herself so quickly. And right now she's looking very dramatic, half in the cloud, half out the cloud. At my 100 to 400 grabbed a couple of shots, but 100's just a tad too long. So I'm gonna go for 70. So take this off, get the 24 to 70 lens on. At this altitude, I'm gonna put a polarizer on, because I think that could do incredible things with adding the drama to any blue sky that hopefully we will see. So 24 to 70, let's go. This is cool. She's not revealing herself fully. She's like right hand side covered in this dramatic cloud, left hand side clearing up. We can see the colours, we can see the snow. Very dramatic. Ah man, this is great. So whilst I eat my sandwich, let me thank the sponsor of this video, which is Squarespace. Now if you don't know who Squarespace are, they're an all-in-one website building platform. Essentially a website where you can build your own website using their drag and drop system. The beauty of it is, if you've got no web coding experience, well, you don't need it. It's very straightforward and anyone can build a professional looking website with your own domain. It has all the functionality of a modern day website. You can have your own online store, online gallery, your own members area. And it's perfect for photographers who want to get their work out there and have a bit of a name for themselves and show a brand, show off, sell your books and calendars, all of that good stuff. We can do it all. So go to squarespace.com/Heaton and give it a free try. And if you like that free trial, use the offer code Heaton and you'll get 10% off your first purchase. Now we continue to wait. Just waiting for the rain to pass, but beyond the rainy window, if my camera will focus, come on. There we go. Very interested in that tree. Okay. It's raining again. Right, 24 to 70 is nowhere near long enough for what I have in mind, which is great news because it means I can put the 100 to 400 on and I have the protection of the lens hood. And that is of course protection from the sideways rain, which isn't too bad at the minute, but man, when it comes it hits hard. So I made a mistake earlier on in the video. And I'm sure that some of you have pointed it out in the comments, but I said that I was photographing erratic boulders. Of course, these are not erratic boulders. Erratic boulders come from glaciers. These, I believe, are volcanic, just spewed out of a volcano many years ago. Anyway, the landscape is scattered with them, and we have this lone tree just growing out of a group of rocks. Mountainous background, dramatic clouds. We're just waiting for the light on the foreground, which I'm certain will happen, absolutely certain it will happen, because like I say, this is such a dynamic environment today. And I'm going to go for a panoramic, a letterbox view of this tree with the mountainous background and these volcanic boulders which will catch the light when it comes. And actually I think it could be a beautiful shot. certainly one that's worth hanging around for and braving the rain. So when shooting this panel, there are a couple of things to consider. Well, like with any panel, make sure your tripod's level, make sure that everything on your camera is set to manual so that you don't get shifts in exposure or focus between the frames. But for me, the main thing to make note of here, compositionally, is the placement of the tree. I've got it placed with this sort of dark, dominant mountain in the background, and I've made sure that the tree is central in that mountain and that the tree is not going into the sky. That's really important. Alright, you can see we have light now, so this should hopefully make the shot. Oh my god, if you look behind us, flipping heck. Don't know if you can see this. Is this going to show on camera? Maybe if I pull focus. There we go. Cotopaxi somewhere. Hey, she's showing herself. Oh, she's been teasing us all day. Maybe this tree shot wasn't the last photograph. The rain's coming back and the volcano is disappearing. That has pretty much been the story of the day. Yeah, I don't think we're getting this shot. Do you know what it is? 6 hours isn't enough in Cotopaxi National Park. To experience it properly, you need to be on foot. And because we're at about 4,100 meters and I flew in from sea level yesterday, it's no good, man. I need to get into the car where it's dry and down to an altitude where I can feel normal again. Alright, cheers guys. Bye bye.